Good morning. I mean, what better face to wake up to on a Monday morning than Cookie Monster for my coffee? My coffee this morning. Thanks for jumpstarting your week with us again. If you haven't noticed, the last couple of weeks we've slimmed down a little bit. The amount of coffee breaks we're doing as people are getting back to work. So Mondays we're still doing this at 9:30 Central Time, and for those of you that want to check out our Director of Latin America, Juan Valverde, is on at 9:30 Central Time as well on Wednesdays every week. Hopefully everybody had a great Independence Day weekend. It seems like fireworks are still going off today. It's been nonstop for the last week or so, but hopefully everybody was able to enjoy the weekend. Today, I want to just kind of discuss what I've seen a lot on, unfortunately, on LinkedIn over the last few weeks, and then just talking to a lot of the colleagues and partners that we work with here at WZ. And we've seen a continued increase in furloughs and layoffs and people that are just all of a sudden without a job or looking for new career because of what's happened over the last few months. So as I'm thinking about, almost every other LinkedIn post I see now is from a colleague or a partner who all of a sudden is looking for a new place of employment. And I know that can be scary and uncertain, and there's a lot of fear based in that. And I've talked to some colleagues who leadership positions who are now looking back wondering, what could I have done to have shown the organization, shown the agency that my team provided more value to try to preserve their job. And it's not always as easy as that. And I've talked to a lot of colleagues who are now fearful of trying to find a career in a different vertical or in a position that maybe they aren't comfortable in. It's not what they've done for the last decade or longer. And so I think as we look at this, it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. I know it's easy for me to say sitting here, but I think, reflecting on my own career, it took me quite a while and quite a few decisions, some good and some bad, to eventually land in the spot where I know I can make a difference and I can be happy every day. And so for those of you that are still out there kind of finding your way into your career path, or it just changed over the last few months, I think look at it as a new opportunity, as an exciting opportunity to change, or to continue on a path that maybe just is going to have some obstacles in the way. For those of you that are lucky enough to still be in a position and are still working every day over the last few months and in the foreseeable future, I challenge you as well. And I think this is really the message I wanted to give out today, is do your part in helping the industry, whether it's in the private sector or the public sector. It's still a small world in regards to recruiting, networking. Be a connector. Take a few minutes today, take a few minutes this week, and recommend a colleague who's looking for a position. Recommend a colleague to additional, maybe continued education opportunities, even if you don't know of an open position. Maybe there's somewhere that you went where you learned a new skill or you learned a new trade that was able to get you in the position that you're in right now. I think now's a great time to reflect back, and I do so myself this week, the people who are on your team that made you successful over the last several years, or the people who you looked up to, who mentored you, who supervised you over the last several years. And now's the time to go back and pay that forward, and go back and think about the people who've kind of supported you through this time, and see what you can do to write a referral on LinkedIn, be a connector and send them to a recruiter or another person that you work with, or just give them a call, send a quick text or an email and reach out and let them know that you're here and you're thinking about them. So we'll let them know that you're here and you're thinking about them. So we're all in this together, and I think it can be an exciting opportunity for some that are out there, but it's also a very uncertain time. So let's do our best to stay connected and stay engaged and support each other as we try to figure out what comes next. Hope you guys all had a great holiday weekend. Hopefully this helps kick off your Monday morning with I got some decaf coffee this morning just to play it safe. But other than that, I hope you all have a great day. Have a great week, and we'll catch you on Wednesday morning with Juan Valverde. Cheers.